Hi, everybody, I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. So, today I thought I'd take you along with me as I work through the Endless Oracle. Now, I received this deck a couple of weeks ago, maybe almost a month ago now. It's been here in the house, and I've been shuffling it and looking at it and playing with it, but I haven't really really looked at it really well and gone through it properly, and I wanted to do that because the last new moon of 2022 is coming as I'm filming this, and I've been using another deck for my readings, but I wanted to switch to this one. I'm feeling called to use this one for the reading with another deck that I have that I'll pair up with at the end of the video. And yeah, I need to go through it. I need to look at it before I can use it for reading, right? So I figured I'd take you guys along with me. So welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. If you have been here before, welcome back. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. So I actually bought this book at a Hay House sale back in September. It was on sale for $10. I bought this one and they gave me this one for free because it was the end of the year and I guess they were trying to get rid of it. So I've been using it and I love it. I'm going into a deep dive into astrology as it relates to tarot next year. And so I bought that one in sort of preparation for that. But I have started already because this book kind of dragged me into it. And so every month there is a reading. It tells you about what's happening, when it's happening. And you get the super new moon, and Capricorn is coming up here soon. It tells you what's going on, why the energy is the way it may feel, what it means for you, what happens in that time, or what you can do in that time to maximize the energy. And then it gives you some questions and some prompts to think about. 2 pages of prompts to think about for that new moon, and it does it for the new moon and the full moon for every month. And then after, of course, just so you can get kind of a feel for what this book is in case you're interested in it, it gives you diary entries. And then every week there's like a little blurb as to like what's happening for that week astrologically, how things might be feeling. And as you go along, sometimes there will be like little questions, like what are you grateful for right now on the 30th, right? Mercury goes retrograde until the 18th, so it just will jump in there. And then, it looks like it's leading into it. And then at the back, and I'll show you kind of what's in the front of the next one, just real quick. I know. But like, for anybody who might be interested, since I'm showing the book anyway, I'll just give you kind of like a rundown of what's in this one. In case you're interested, let's move this. So these are the contents. So you get what's going on for 2023 kind of at a glance, the phases, the moonology of it. And then it gives you information on the houses as they relate to your sun signs and your moon sign and all of that. And it's got all the information in the front. And then as you go through the book, it will refer back to these pages in the front. It'll say like, where is it? It might say like refer to page 32, or 30 for, find the house that this planet is going to be in this month, and refer to page 30 to see what that energy means for you and that kind of stuff. Like, so it'll refer you back to all of the information at the beginning of the book. So you're going to want to read the beginning, and then it goes straight into, so it actually starts at December 26th, which I guess I better get in here and it gets started because that's coming up real soon. I think I'm filming this on the 20th. So yeah, that's coming right around the corner. And this book is actually, it looks like you just get 1 page per week. So I wonder what's in between. Because it's just as thick as the other one. I'm glad I'm looking at this. We can look at this together. It looks like there's more stuff. I don't know. It feels just as thick as the other one. And yet there's, you know what it is? It's because in the other book, you get 2 pages. So it's like Monday through like Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But on this one, you get 2 pages still, but you get like this week Oh, okay. So like a reflection for the week, and then this is like your diary section, which is cool. That's cool. Um, yeah, I'm feeling this new setup. I love this new color. I mentioned in a previous video that this color really soothes me. And yeah, I'm happy that it's come in this color, and I love this. Um, just kind of, I won't show you what I've been writing in there, but I do new moon readings every month. I tried to do full moon when I'm feeling it, but I don't always do full moon readings, but I do new moon every month. And since the new moon is coming, I wanted to use the Endless Oracle, like I said. So let's give it a look. The Endless Oracle is an oracle deck by Eric Mayle. I think it's Mayle. It might be Melee, I don't know. Where the deck actually forms a Miriorama. So if you have is it Prison Vision, Cosmovisions, Prismavisions? I don't know what the names of these decks are. Those form like a diorama, right? Like where one card after the next card after the next card make an image when you put them together, when you lay them out. But who's sitting there laying cards out in order, right? This one, you can lay them out in any order. It's like that game we used to have when we were a kid where you could put things together in any order. Or if you didn't have that game when you were a kid, you can think of it like a Mr. Potato Head where you can pull out any parts of the face and add it to the face, and it'll make a different face, but it doesn't matter. They all fit together. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how this works. All the cards can go together in any order, and I will show you that to make an image, which makes it, I think, will make it very intuitive. I'm not sure though, because I haven't really used it, but I have been playing with it and laying the cards out. I did get them out of order, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to use this here book because there's no images in it, but that's okay. So let's just go through the guidebook really quickly because that's what I want to do. I'm just going to go through it the same way I would go through a deck when I first receive it. And you guys can just come along with me. So it says, a Miriorama inspired oracle deck. 53 hand-drawn original oracle cards that can be mixed and matched to form near-endless panoramas. These unique oracle cards, loosely inspired by the tropes and archetypes of Greek myth, English folklore, and fantasy role-play games. Ooh, interesting. See, now I don't know nothing about role-play games, so I don't know. I saw this on Don Michelle's channel. She put a video up before the Kickstarter ended, and I saw that it was going to be a Miriorama and the limited color palette and jumped. I don't know. I had seen it on Kickstarter before, but I really didn't pay it too much attention, but when she showed how the cards worked, I was like, yeah, I like that. I want something like that. I don't have anything like that in my collection, so I'm getting it. And it's 53 cards, which is a nice amount, and it wasn't expensive. So, well, the backing, I don't know what it costs now, but to back it, it wasn't. Some of these decks can be really high, and this one was reasonable. You know, I thought it was reasonable for a Kickstarter. Anyways, so this says, the unique oracle cards, loosely inspired by tropes and archetypes of Greek myth, English folklore, and fantasy role-play games, can be read alone or arranged in any order to create different panoramic images. Each card will take on new meaning as it appears in different scenes, providing you with insightful and nuanced readings, and a distinct experience unlike that of any other oracle deck. Okay, so this is the box. It does come in a magnetic box. It does come in a full fold out, which is lovely. There's a lot of extra space in this box. I think he said on his Instagram that he might be planning a, what do you call it? Like extra cards to go with this deck when they make more cards. So he left space in the box, which I think, expansion, that's the word, which I think is fabulous because I really dislike it when I get an expansion and I can't keep it with the cards and I have to have multiple boxes. Let me see. This is his information. If you want to go find the deck, just hold that there for you. It did come with, let's see if I've taped it down already. Nope, sometimes I tape these down. That's the thank you card that came with it. This is the information and the copyright information. Ribbon to get the cards out, which is nice. These are make playing card thickness and that gloss. I will just move this box a little bit off to the side so it's out of the way. I have been playing with these. Look at this. Watch this. Whoa. I really enjoy this. I don't know what it is about this back, but I've really been enjoying like playing with this. But anyways, they are make playing cards, regular tarot size, um, and they are make playing cards cardstock that's semi gloss. Um, I think this would be called smooth. It's not the Superior. I think it's just the regular smooth. I don't even know. This might actually be Printer Studio. I don't know. Don't get me to lying. But it's just that regular kind of playing cardstock. Okay, so let's take a look at this book. All right, there's a lovely table of contents, which is fabulous. So we don't have to go searching through the world to find the card. All right. So a lot of information here from the author, which is nice, and I'll read that later. It says the Endless Oracle is an oracle deck that you might find to be quite unlike any other you have ever used before. And that's what I was hoping for, which is why I backed it. The scenes on these cards can be combined into panoramas of any size. These could be read as broad, cohesive scenes or as chronological narrative stories, making them perfect for divination in the same way that tarot cards might be used. However, as stated before, this was not originally the intention of the artist who illustrated older Miriorama games. The Endless Oracle is designed with this intention. On the other hand, if you simply want to use the Endless Oracle as a more traditional oracle deck for daily guidance or direction, it will fulfill this function as well. This guidebook will be able to help you use this deck in whatever capacity you desire. These cards may be used to provide insights into your life and future, to unpack your past, to meditate on circumstances of your present, to confront challenges, to shift your perspective of certain situations, to provide daily guidance and direction, to exercise your intention, and even to brainstorm creative processes. That is a long sentence. Okay. Then it talks about reading with the Endless Oracle using a single card, using multiple cards, notes on reading multiple cards, notes on closure. It's a comic book term. A closure is a comic book term coined by author-illustrator Scott McCloud. It's something I recommend keeping in mind when using the Endless Oracle. Closure is a term which describes the reader's ability to fill in blanks between panels in a comic book. Using their intuition and imagination. Between each panel, there is usually an empty gutter space. The panels on either side of that space reveal specific moments in the narrative, like two snapshots. Using the mind to fill in the absent time contained within the blank gutters between comic book panels is closure. You will find that while the Endless Oracle is Miriorama inspired, my intention is that it functions best with a small amount of space being left between each card, similar to the gutters in a comic. Leaving a small amount of space between your cards not only allows your scene to visually flow together more smoothly and naturally, but gives your mind the opportunity to create closure. See, now I have not been doing that with these cards, but I haven't really been reading with them, to be honest. But anyways, Timeless Spread, Panorama Spreads, the Adventurer Spread. Interesting. Reading with a Significator, Birth Chart. There's a lot of stuff in this book. Using it with tarot, using it as a creative tool. Okay, and then the glossary of the cards, and then it gets into the cards. Okay, and then about the artist, parting thoughts. A note about the backs. The backs. Yes, I've been loving the backs. I want to take a moment to mention the design on the back of the Endless Oracle cards. In some ways, it is relevant as the designs on the fronts of the card. It is as relevant as the designs on the front of the cards. I designed the card backs to show a path leading from the reader to the distance. Let's see here. A path. Here we go. I designed the card backs to show a path leading from the reader into the distance. I like the idea of seeing the back of the cards as a path that could be followed. The action of flipping over a face-down card might be like discovering where that path leads. I hope that this can also be said about the process of using the Endless Oracle. When you use this deck, it is my hope that you feel as if you are discovering a path that has always been there and is only now being revealed. That's lovely. I love that. I knew I liked these backs. Okay, so I'll get more into that on my own. I won't hold you. It's been 15 minutes. Let's look at these cards. All right, so let's start with the giants, the ships, okay, the goddess. Interesting. I think I'm going to put them in piles. So we've got the giants, like personalities or whatever, and then we've got the ships, things. The goddess is a personality. The revelry would be like a place, right? The palace, another place. The butterfly, an animal. Figure by the fire, the pair. All right, I'm just gonna go through them. I'll speed this part up because I want to kind of separate them out.
The waterfall, it's a place. The observatory is a place. The weavers, the dark figure, the fawn. Wait, the weavers might actually be an animal. The wasteland, the fairy ring, the lighthouse, the lightning striking. Now that's action. The rift, the cave, the merchant, the unicorn, fallen hero, the well, the cohort, the distant walled city, a place. Forest, the healer, the herald, the mountain, the dog, the procession. Action. The crossroad, the graveyard, archway, armies, fisher. Should that be fisher? I don't know. The bard, pomegranate, nature. Sword, thing. Birds, diplomat, night. Witches, ones that came before. Gathering clouds.
Zenith, cat, tree, bridge, mirror pool, and mystic. Okay. All right. So now that I've separated them all out, let's take a look. Let's start with the places. So we've got the mirror pool, the bridge. Oh, I remember Dawn Michelle saying that there's stuff in the background too as well. So I'll go through one of the pages of the guidebook so we can read about what's in it. The zenith, the archway, the graveyard, the crossroad, the mountain, the forest, the distant walled city, the well, the cave, the rift. This is a beautiful image. The lighthouse. Each one more beautiful than the next, isn't it? Like I thought that one was beautiful, and then this one came up. The fairy ring, the wasteland, observatory, waterfall, fields, cottage in the woods, palace, and revelry. So then those are our places. Sorry if you can hear the construction. There's always construction. The next one, these are the things. I only found two, the sword and the ships. I'm going to pause it because there's noise. Hold on. Okay. These were the like actions that I found. So this is the gathering clouds, the procession, and the lightning striking. So we've done places, things, and this is actions. And now these are the people, like the personalities or the archetypes, like, well, the people archetypes. So we've got mystic, the ones who came before, witches, knight, diplomat, bard, fisher, which I saw this and I was like, should that be fisherman? Y'all let me know in the comments below. Am I crazy? Clashing armies, herald. This one has a rainbow back there. That's pretty. And I don't know what that is. I can't wait to read one of these. Healer, cohort, fallen hero, merchant, dark figure, pair, the figure by the fire, the goddess, the giants. And then finally, the animal, like nature archetypes. So we've got the tree, the cat, the birds, pomegranate, dog, unicorn. Now I put weavers here because I thought it was about the spiders, but I wasn't sure if it should go in the people, but I put it here. So weavers, fawn, and butterfly. Okay, those are lovely. So I want to kind of just like do a little bit of a shuffle. I do shuffle really easily. There's only like 50 something cards here, so super easy. Okay, let's see what we get. We got one. Already jumped out. We got the dog. Let's see what else we get. Okay. Let's pull another. All right, so we've got the dog, the birds, and he said leave a little space, and the herald. I've been actually pushing them together when I was lining them up just to see if the pictures line up, and they really do. So, like, if you put them together like this, like I haven't asked a question or anything, but we can see that the dog is looking over here. We got the birds flying that way, and this bird heralding to these birds, maybe to the people here in the distance, or are those more birds? I don't know. Maybe calling these birds in, sending those birds out. I don't know. I feel like he's definitely talking to these birds, though, right? Or heralding to them. But this dog has been distracted by something else. He's not over here with the rest of them. And it looks like the energy over here is is what he really needs to be focused on, and yet he's been distracted by whatever's going on over here. So that's kind of what I've just been playing with, but I don't know what these cards mean because I have not looked in the guidebook. So let's do that, shall we? I'm going to start with the herald because I wanted to see about that. Well, the dog came up, so I guess we'll do the dog. So I'm just going to move this out of the way so that we can zoom in a little bit so you can see them. And he wanted them with a little bit of space, but so I guess we'll put a little bit of space there. Okay, we have the dog. Connection to nature, primal self, loyalty, close friend, domestic versus wild. Those are the keywords for the dog. Something is calling out to your more wild nature. It may be important to ask whether or not it is worth heeding the call of the wild. Examine your relationship to nature and your more primal self. This card may encourage you to pay close attention to your animal instincts. Dogs are also popular symbols of loyal and supportive friends and can be associated with domestication. When the dog appears in your readings, it is a signal that you should examine your domestic and wild aspects. In larger readings, the dog may seem to be ignoring something specific as it looks towards the wolf in the distance. See, I knew he was distracted by something. Where is there a wolf? You see a wolf? I don't see a wolf. Oh, he's up here, the wolf. I didn't see the wolf, y'all. My eyes, I swear. And it's dark in here. Let me see. As he looks towards the wolf in the distance. At other times, it may even seem to be looking past that wolf at something else. Yeah, see, I thought he was looking up in here somewhere. I'm sorry about the banging. Let me just pause it. Hang on. Okay, let's see. So it says, at other times, it may even seem to be looking past that wolf at something else. What would the dog be leaving behind if it were to embrace the wild? If other figures appear to regard the dog, you may consider if they have a relationship with it or if they are inspired by it in some way. In the sky, Cancer. Often associated with care and comfort, this zodiac alludes to the dog's nature as man's best friend. Cancers are often considered to be among the most supportive of people and are quick to take care of those they love. So I guess this is in the sky, this is the Cancer, the Cancer, the stars of Cancer. I forget what that's called. Okay, so then it says creative notes. When I first set to work on this card, I wanted the dog to be mostly an indicator of support and loyalty, much like the Lenormand dog card. It very quickly took on a rather different meaning to me. While I still think that dogs are a great symbol for loyal friends or benefactors, this particular card seemed to become one that was more about our relationship with nature and our more wild self. Many tarot moon cards have a dog and a wolf on them, and I was inspired by that to use a similar motif here. I think there are many ways in which the dog might appear to take on different meanings in different readings, but the wolf in the distance and the open fence nearby both seem like a temptation to go running out into the wild. Nice. I like that. Okay. So that would be the Endless Oracle. Let's look at a couple more cards together, guys. So that's those. Yeah, so that's the Endless Oracle. I think that this is going to be fun. I wanted to use it for my new moon reading, and I think I'm going to use it with my new Fyodor Pavlov tarot. Let's see how these go together. Oh, let's see what we got. So we got her. She's pointing this way towards this tree, and she almost kind of looks like this tree, doesn't she? She's kind of shaped the same way. This is very intuitive, y'all. Very intuitive. If you like to read with imagery and intuition, this is going to be right up y'all alley. Right up your alley. Here's the death symbol. The death flower. I like this. So let's just, for one quick second before y'all go, this is the Fyodor Pavlov's tarot. It's something new that I just got in, and I'm super excited to be using it for my new moon reading. So I just want to kind of see how they would look together. Like I'm just going to see. Let's see. Sorry, this is the Fyodor Pavlov tarot. That was a bag. I'm out of frame. Hang on. Here we go. This is a mess. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm kind of rushing because I want to get this. I want to get this looked at, but I also need to be like doing other things. So I don't know if this is all gonna fit in this frame, but let's see. One of my favorite card. The Six of Cups makes me happy. I like it. Yeah, I think they look good together. What do you guys think? I'm out of frame. I'm so sorry. I can't get any bigger either. So, without moving the whole thing. Yeah, I think these look good together. Let's try some more cards. Anyways, so thank you for watching. I would love to have you join me on the rest of my journeys with my cards. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, share, chat with me in the comments. Let me know if you have these decks, if you're going to be using them for your new moon readings, or what decks you plan to use for your upcoming new moon readings. All right, have a great and blessed day. Bye.